Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Coach Gary. Look, I'm very excited about tonight's webinar. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I'm going to open up the chat. So if you have any questions during the webinar, please feel free to ask any questions. And when you sign in, if you tell us where you're from, we'll really enjoy that as well. We had close to 100 signups on this webinar tonight, so it's going to be pretty busy. So I'm going to wait a few minutes. We have, my gosh, we advertise this in 5 different countries, so I'm excited about that. I want to start off by giving a special thank you to Masha Eilick and also Dimitri Vindigo, who is our IT person, and also Masha is our social media strategist, and they work very diligently. They're the best staff I've ever had in my entire life, and I've had a few companies, so I got to tell you, I'm very, very appreciative of both of them for working so hard to put these webinars together. I want you to stick around. We have a couple of great announcements. We have some great bonuses for you tonight. I'm very excited about. We're going to announce that at the end. I'm going to go ahead and announce my my coach, and I think everybody wants to know who she is. So tonight I'm going to tell you who she is and how she's helped me to become a top Amazon best-selling author, and also how to get so many people on these webinars, just starting these live webinars. So very excited about that. Well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started right now. I want to dispel some misconceptions here that when using Facebook ads, people have the misconception that it's like very, very expensive and I can't afford to do it and I don't know how to do it and it's complicated to learn. I want to tell you today, it's all push button type marketing. Everything's templated. It wasn't like it was 5 years, 10 years, 15 years ago. So just relax tonight, have fun. Again, ask your questions. Our whole mantra in our company, every Monday we have our staff meeting, and it's easy to read, easy to understand, and easy to implement. So easy to implement, that's the main thing. So we're just going to have fun tonight. We're going to walk you right through it. Every time we teach one of these courses, we actually document it. This is a 13-page documentation of this, so you can follow along later on the recordings and get the PDF downloads. It's a pretty cool program for people that really want to learn about internet marketing and social media marketing. Social entrepreneurship is on the rise. I call it social entrepreneurship is really on the rise. More people are finding it easier to build their home-based businesses or the network marketing businesses using social media than any time ever before. So just think of that. It's a phenomenal way to learn how to build your business. All right. Well, we're going to get going here. And thank you very much again for joining us. We love teaching this. I hope you love the teaching as much as we love teaching it, all right? So let's do a quick screen share here, and we're going to get right into it, okay? As soon as it opens up, there we go. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm pretty sure you can see my screen right here. Okay, all right. So the best thing I'm going to teach you right tonight is learn how to reach thousands using Facebook ads. Now, I'm going to go through this and I'm going to add comments to it and we're going to read it. And the reason that I do this, is because I want you to follow along with it. It's one of the methods I learned doing internet marketing when I was an internet marketer on ClickBank, where, in fact, one of the most, my gosh, amazing products they ever sold was a weight loss product. It was all information products. It was called the Venus Factor. And all they did was just put out a PowerPoint and read it, and I figured if they could do it, I could do it. But the point is, I want people to really follow along with the video teaching. I'm going to make comments outside of what I'm going to read here, and I want you to follow along with that, okay, if that's okay with you, all right? So let's get going here, and this is going to be a lot of fun, okay? All right. So I don't know how to get rid of this name over here, but we're going to, fortunately, I got to leave it there if you see it. All right. So I designed this course for beginners with a low budget who want a fast start to building their business. We know what the issues are in building a home-based business. We know that the problems are people come into this without any business experience, any entrepreneurial type experiences, and they have a difficult time with it. They're not learning about marketing and sales and building a model, a business model that actually works, or duplicating a model that works. So just be patient with this. We're going to illustration step by step. We're going to teach you how to do this. Okay. All right. Anyway, one of the things that I teach people whenever they start off with, before we get into the lesson here on Facebook ads, is that first of all, you do not need a website to do this, but I highly recommend that you do have one. You need to own a little piece of the real estate there. But you can use your Facebook page, and we're going to teach you. And I have a course that I'm going to just absolutely discounted it for you guys tonight to make it easy for you, that teaches you how to build not only a profile page, but a fan page. So you can have as many as 600 pages on Facebook. A lot of people don't realize that because there's a conflict about, oh my gosh, how do I really get that thing? How do I get that thing? Okay, let's get rid of that thing right here. Okay, let's see if I can move that. Okay, all right. Okay, I don't know why that's coming up like that. Oh, there we go, got rid of it. Okay, so you can actually build your page and drive people to your page and have them like that page and build a fabulous fan base. Now, I know a lot of people run into this problem. Well, I'm working in real estate, or I'm doing loans, and or I'm an insurance guy or a financial planner. Everybody knows me on Facebook. The truth of that is that you can have as many as 600 business pages. So just keep that in mind. You want to create at least a fan page when you're doing this to drive people to that, and brand yourself with your brand message and create a profile that the search engines could find you. Now, we teach you all of that. All right, well, let's start out. Because of Facebook ads, we are starting, to add 6 to 10 new members each day into our membership. We hit as high as 20 members a day signing up when we're running our ads. We ran a couple of them last week, and oh my gosh, it was off the charts. We reached over 25,000 people, had over 1,100 people add to our memberships. So it was a phenomenal week we had. So what's happening is that since we started with Facebook ads, and by the way, that's on top of what we do, the organic is posting to Facebook groups and also individual Facebook, my friends as well. We really doubled that, and we saw a tremendous boost, in the number of people that were coming to, not only our website, but also our Facebook page as well. So I was excited. I felt like I found the secret sauce, I call it, to nonstop advertising. And once you go through this and see what we're doing, you're going to see how easy it really is. So wait until you read the article. It's a lot of fun. And here we're going to start out right away with this. All right. The best part of Facebook is that you can run a controlled budget of $10 a day, for example, 2 or 3 days. So you can control that amount. And we want you to start out low. Do a $10 budget, maybe for 3 days or 4 days or 5 days. Maybe run a couple of test ads. This is the best way to find out what's working for you, what's connecting with people. Just make sure that you watch your budget here. And Facebook allows you to budget, which is really incredible. That's what I love about it. So you're not going to be out of control here. Please read all the instructions very, very carefully. You can always contact questions. They're great. The support systems on Facebook are marvelous. Okay, once your account is fully ready, you can start planning your first campaign, and it's exciting, your first one. So there's three simple steps of creating any ad on Facebook, and you can see them right here. It's called picking your ad campaign. I'm going to go over each one of these in detail. What's your objective? What's your purpose? Now, one of the things that I teach people, if you're going to write an article or create a sales page, what's your purpose? Are you going to build your list or your client following and add goodwill? Or are you going to sell a product? What is the purpose of doing what you're doing? So keep that in mind. You want to be purpose-driven at all times and focused on your objective of what you want to achieve. The other thing is the ad set. You can see it here is the audience. We're going to show you how to select your audience and target the ideal prospect for your business. That's so cool. So selecting your audience and then picking your budget and scheduling. Now, let me just drop in a comment here and make notes of this. What a lot of people don't realize is that the best time to run Facebook ads, believe it or not, is Sunday morning at 2 a.m. And you run it through Thursday. Do not run it on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday day. You're not going to get the audience and the attention, and you're going to kind of watch your conversions go down. You're going to watch your cost per click impression go up. So keep it in mind that you want to, the best times to run these start Sunday at 2 a.m. That's Pacific Standard Time for me. So whatever it is for you guys on the East Coast or Midwest, and go ahead and run your ads then. So then you want to set your media files and your links. And I just created what I call a very powerful blog post. It's a lot of fun on imaging and the power of using images to attract people to your headlines and to read your headlines and to read, your body. Now, you don't have to be an expert on copywriting the way I'm going to teach you to do this, but picking the right image, the right media file, or an image is very, very important. And, where are you going to link that? Where are you going to send people to? Very, very important. Okay. And we're going to talk about these objectives in a minute. So the most important thing is to think about your primary goal and the purpose of your ad. What is your aim and who are you trying to reach? Just keep that in mind when you're writing the ad and you can't go wrong. All right. Very simple. Who are you trying to reach and who is your aim? So let's go first to your Facebook Ads Manager and then find it here. And then that's in your profile. Now I'm going to show this up. This is a copy of mine. You can see I have my business ones here. I don't have my personal one here, but up here's an arrow and you click on that arrow and this is your drop down menu. See what it says? Create page, manage page, create a group, new groups, create ads, manage ads. All right. Well, that's what it's about. Now, if you're going to be in the question, let me stop a minute. If you're writing questions, go ahead. I'm going to answer them. I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to look at them and I'll answer them pretty much at the end. Okay. If that's okay with you. All right. When you click on a campaign, Facebook will ask you to choose your goal, which is your objective for your campaign. And here are the options that they allow you. And it's really kind of fun because they start out with your basic and it kind of builds up. So I love the way that they did this. So boost your ads is the fastest way, really, or boost your post are the fastest and easiest way to get it going. And we're going to give you samples of that in a minute. Promote your page. That's another thing you want to do. Get people to like you. Look, if you want to get likes on your Facebook page and build your fan base and your audience, instead of going out and buying it from Fiverr, and I know what people do. I got 15,000 people on my fan page. Look, you want to build a quality audience and a quality list that people are attentive to what you're teaching and the value that you're bringing to them. So don't get carried away buying things. Build it organically, build it right, build it correctly. So the quality of a list is more important than a quantity. I got a little saying. It says quality is remembered long after quantity is forgotten. Okay. The next one is you want to promote your page, obviously. Send people to your website. Now, if you don't have a website, it's not a big deal. I'm going to teach you how to do a fan page or a business page. It's very simple, very easy. I got a whole course that teaches how to do that step by step, just like I am teaching here with all the illustrations. Increase the conversions of your website. So if you got an ethical offer and you're building your list, that's a perfect one to do. Now it's tied into Instagram, and we're going to be really working on Instagram here for you. So we're going to put out a whole course on Instagram and how to tie it into Facebook ads. That's going to be cool. We're also going to be talking about analytics on Facebook too. So we're going to do a whole series for you just on Facebook ads, analytics, Instagram, the whole 9 yards. All right. And Twitter's a part of this as well. All right. Get the installs from your app. So if you have an app that you want to use, that's perfectly fine. We can do that too. Increase engagements in your app. That's fine. We're going to teach you how to do that. Reach people near your business. Build it locally. We're going to teach you how to do that. Facebook is very good about building your business in your own hometown and building it locally. All right. So you guys want to build an international business. Let me tell you something. Start in your own hometown. You're always 4 people away from a country. So if you want to build internationally, build it locally first, then expand, okay? And of course, I went out to 5 countries and I'm teaching you that. So, okay, Gary, thanks. All right, let's get on with it. Let's try to view them. All right, here's example 1. We're going to start with boost your post. You will have to select the right page and choose the content in it. Okay, as an example below, let's look at it. Let's select the boost by, my free book promotion. And this is one of my top tips. Now, this is 2 things that we boosted right here. This is when we were driving my book on Amazon to get it to rank #1. And actually, I want to thank Masha and my gang for doing that. Oh my gosh, I think we had, I'll tell you a little bit later, but we hit #1 in 3 different categories. And I put it in the teaching here, all based on Facebook and also the teachings. By the way, my coach, which you're going to find out later on who she is, taught me a lot of the tricks that I used here to become a #1 best-selling author on Amazon. So it's really, really cool. Here's another one we posted. It's what we call top tips during the week. So in another way you can boost your ad right here. It's very simple. I'm going to walk you through it. Is you just click on boost right here. Now this is the Facebook webinar that we're running now. Don't do what I did, because that thumb, anytime you take any of Facebook's logos, I don't know why they approved this, but usually they did kick off an ad where I had to thumb up because that's their logo. Now, and you have to spell Facebook correctly. So follow the guidelines. They're there on Facebook. Don't get kicked off like I did when I first started doing this. Okay, so let's move on. Here's an example of a boosted ad, and you're going to love this. You can see below that the ad reached 6,928 people and had 673 views. Now, I was kind of shocked when that ad came back and it hit so much because I didn't spend a lot of money on this ad. If you click on the views, you can actually see who viewed your ad and invite them to like you on Facebook. It's the most crazy thing I've ever seen. It's so easy to do. You post your ad. And by the way, if you're not a writer, it's okay. You know, anybody that you're working with, like myself and other coaches, I got a great coach I'm going to tell you about in a minute here. Boy, you can take our stuff and just go ahead and share that and do the same thing. People want to know that you're going to help them to move their lives and their business forward. It's not about being a great author. It's all about sharing stuff that helped you to help them. It's all about helping people move their lives and business forward. Keep that in mind. Okay, what can I do to help you to move your business forward? Think about that when you're engaging and interacting with people instead of, here's my link, here's my company, check it out, call me when you're ready. All right. I'm looking for leaders, like you need leaders. The real truth of it is you should be looking for people to educate about developing as a leader, develop the leader within yourself, and then develop leaders around you first. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for leaders, you better become a leader first. All right. So big tip there. All right. Your icebreaker starts by asking them, what did they like best about your ad? Just a very simple question, very positive response. What did you like best about the ad? And the quicker that you do that when you put the ad out or your post out, just keep in mind that you want to do that very quick, very fast. If you take 2 weeks, they're not going to remember you. Okay. So you lose that icebreaker connection right off the bat. After they respond, thank them and ask them to tell them a little bit about themselves. I always say to people, look, what do you do for fun? Tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do for fun? Of course, I want to hear about your business because I want to get them engaged. And they want to tell me. And, folks, 80% of this 80% of any type of social media connection is creating a relationship and know, like, and trust. And 80% is listening to people about their dreams, their desires, their challenges. I'm serious. 10% is connecting back. And the other 10% is relating. You're going to build a relationship when you learn to listen. That's really the truth. When I get people to talk to me, I know I'm going to sign them up to something. I'm telling you right now, my blood starts boiling. Oh my gosh, here's a guy that's telling me everything, because he needs help. They're crying out to you. That's why you want to get people to talk to you. Okay. So make people comfortable to talk to you. Now you can see here I had 676 views. So folks, those are possible leads, warm leads too. Okay, now they're not low-hanging fruit where you said, hey, leave your options open, or are you looking for something better to supplement or implement your income? That's not what that is. It's a warm lead in the sense that you have a connection that you both know, and you're going out there asking them, hey, did you read my ad? What did you like best about it? Give me some feedback. People will really want to help you. They really will. I generally find, out of all the ads I run, I had over 25,000 reaches in a week. I didn't think I had one or two idiots. Okay. So I was like, whoa, 25,000 people. And I only had 2 goofballs. I like it, So anyway, yeah, you will get the goofballs no matter what. And it's not your problem. It's not, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just, they're going through, they had a bad night or something, maybe they got fired from work or something. You don't know. As you know, the next step is targeting your audience by demographics. And what I mean by that, location, age, gender, and language. And then also in Facebook, a lot of people don't realize this, but boy, you can actually drill down very tight. And I'm going to go in that a little later with interests and behaviors. You want to target people that are in home-based businesses, internet marketers, affiliate marketers, social, entrepreneurship. You can really drill down on your audience and actually create a custom audience in the process of doing that. So the power of this is incredible. And if you learn to really search and connect with groups, and I can teach you how to do that as well, my gosh, I think we post over 220,000 people a week when we do our postings. And I don't do a lot of postings. I do maybe 2 a week. A hot tip, and maybe I have a training like this, and then I invite people to some webinars. Never more than 3. I just can't. Sometimes I get posts from these people 3 times a day. I'm telling you, I put them in the delete listed. I just can't do it. And some of them are great coaches. So all these postings that you get, people are like putting up the shields of resistance to it. So just bring value to your clients, create goodwill, establish yourself as an expert in the market, and position yourself that you really care about people. And I promise you, you're going to have so many people. My calendar is so booked out, I get exhausted at night. Okay. And I had a webinar this morning where I showed all my appointments. I think in about, 7-8 days, I did 25, 30 appointments. All right. 30-minute one-on-ones. Okay. Facebook really offers a wide range of these options. However, your main aim should be to test them, find the sweet spot. Now, I love my coach. I love her because she nails this one down. She always says, get it to convert first. Then you want to do variations of that. And I listen to her because I'm an ADD guy. I mean, I wake up in the middle of the night and I have 5 different companies I want to build at the same time. I'm one of those type of guys. I don't sleep at night. And I always tell everybody that's when God's talking to me. And sometimes I'm wondering, okay, so crazy stuff. So anyway, she's right. She got me to focus narrowly on getting it to convert first. And my gosh, my webinar conversions are now like 20 to 40%. I'm so excited. Hers was 60, but I'll get there. All right. Target ads to people that you know in your business. Everyone. Okay, now look at this. I'm just targeted right here locally in Danville, California. Now, on this particular webinar, I targeted 5 different countries. I had a reach of, 20, 30,000 people. All right. Then here's the age, 21 to 65. Actually, the analytics in Facebook are very powerful. I can tell you men, women, and I can tell you in what country, what province, what city, no matter what. I can break it down in that detail. And you're going to be, what's going to be surprising? You're going to find out when I teach analytics, you're going to be able to target a city in Beijing, seriously. And you're going to find out that in Beijing, there's more men that are going to read that post or article than there are women. And here's what's crazy about it. You're going to find out the average age of those people that read that article between 45 and 55. That's how narrow you can target your audience. And here's the reason why. People don't realize this. When you drill down, see this down here where it says detailed targeting? Okay, you can drill down and you can find out how much money people make. You can find out what their balance sheets are worth. How can you get that crazy kind of information? It's scary, folks. It's scary. I'll tell you why. Because Facebook is tied into Experian, which is a credit reporting company. And so they have access to all of that information. That's why Facebook, I can't hardly talk. I get so excited. That's why you can nail it in your market. And companies say this is not duplicatable because they don't know. That's why. They don't get it. They don't understand it. When's the last time you had somebody say, hey, go out and get me a list of 100 people. Let's break that down between people in need and people who are successful. And we're going to call your chicken list. And I know people teach that. And you know what? And I still do. But here's the point. Most of the time I get people very resistant to do that. Say, I've been in 4 or 5 different MLMs. My friends won't talk to me. My family won't invite me to Christmas dinner. I mean, you should hear the stories from all the interviews that I do. And I said, what if you didn't have to bother those people? And then I get, what about my clients? I got my clients. I'm an insurance guy. What if you didn't have to bother those people? What if I can show you there's more people out there you don't know than you do know, and I'm going to show you how to find them? And they all of a sudden their ears perk up and a smile comes on their face. You got to give people options. Okay. There's no right road. I'm serious. It's many roads are going to lead to that castle for people because of different experiences that they have. Some people have a golden Rolodex, man. They can go to another company in 3 months. They're at the top of the comp line. But you know what? They took 20 years to get there. So just keep that in mind, that this offers you the perfect audience. You can pick your own audience here. Okay. That's what I love about it. Everybody can do it. You will have to allocate your budget properly and set the time limits if that's what you want to do. It's really up to you how you will set your budget. You can choose daily budget or total budget. I choose daily. I choose my times because I study all that stuff. I'm one of those analytical nuts. Okay. You can even select a different budget for the specific ad set or the entire campaign. You got so many variables here, and it's not hard to learn. It's so easy to learn. Just spend a little money and play with it. Oh my gosh, it's so easy to learn. You can go deeper with your targeting by clicking on detailed targeting, which I already talked to you about, adding interests like work from home, home-based businesses, even entrepreneurship or social entrepreneurship. And I promise you that is going to be a targeted specific audience for you. You can even target companies. You can target CEO. I mean, it's crazy what you can target in this thing, okay? You can control your budget, which makes it highly affordable for anybody. Now, this one here, we're giving examples, $11 a day. I know this is kind of light here on this one here. And we got it set up that Facebook chooses, the bid amount. Instead of you doing it, they do it. They know better than you. All right. And this is based on impressions. That's somebody viewing your Facebook ads. Now, again, we're going to teach you on the next series how to pick the objectives, the campaign objectives. If I covered that tonight, we'd be here all night. I don't want to do that, okay? You can decide to promote your own website or blog if you want to build a blog and using Facebook ads. Now, I'm almost at the end, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this surprise bonus I have for you, because I know a lot of you say, I don't know how to blog and I don't know how to build a blog site. Well, I got a surprise for you, all right? And it's going to be so much fun. Okay, the process is always the same. Define your aim, target your audience, pick your budget, set another featured image if you'd like, and your ad is ready to rock. And one of the lessons we just posted on Facebook is about branding yourself and also picking your image. It's on our Facebook page. It's also on my blog site. Oh my gosh, Masha just ripped it apart. She gave such bonuses. She even showed you the ad sizes by pixels. So you don't have to search and get frustrated with, like I used to get frustrated with it. Oh, geez, how do I figure this out? How do I find it? Well, I am so stupid at this stuff. And can you believe I reached 25,000 people on it? Anybody can do this. Okay. Send people to your website. Here's another example, example 3. This is my last ad where I'm promoting a new best-selling book on Amazon, building my list of followers at the same time. I'm giving the book away free in exchange for an honest review of my book. And I'm so proud of this because our reviews, all of them came in at 5-star except 1 4-star. That's okay. We had so many of them, it shows 5-star anyway. Okay, just look at the results after one day. We got 277 views on this, right? Okay. We were so excited about this. Here's a little video we did, and we ran the ad. At this point, we had 11,000 people that were reached. Is that crazy? When we finished the campaign, we had like 27,000 people. Oh my gosh, we had 851 downloads. Oh my gosh, the book hit #1 in 3 different categories. Who would ever dream that would have happened? Okay. Oh my gosh, I just thank Masha so much for all the work she did and reaching out to all the bloggers and all the posts, and the Facebook ad campaign. I mean, she just crushed it. Okay, when you click on these views, you can actually invite them as friends. I went through that before. I wanted you to see that. Look how hard that is. Invite, 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 invite. And then your personal message them. Hey, did you see our ad? What did you like best about it? Icebreaker ad. Hey, tell me a little bit about yourself. I love to connect with people, make new friends. What do you do for fun? That's a favorite question. What do you do for fun? All right. You don't have to, I'm a Dale Carnegie graduate, but you don't have to be a Dale Carnegie graduate, because it all came down in one thing I learned: praise people and talk in terms of other people's interests. All right, I paid all that money for that course 15 years ago, and that's the one thing. And I know all 21 principles. I used to teach the course, but it came down to one thing: praise people, lavish praise, and talk in terms of other people's interests. If you're interested in people, people are going to be interested in you. John Maxwell says that over and over again, several different ways. Okay. Now, you can check them out to see if they're a good candidate for your business, so you can quickly look at their profile. See, the big mistake people do is they just bomb people, send link, and all they get is delete, and then they get reported as spammers. You don't have to do that. Go there, recognize that person, make a comment, and then like our page and say, look, if you like my page, would you do me a favor? I just liked your page. Would you like my page? That's how you do it. To get a referral, you got to give a referral. You want to connect and make connections, you got to give connections. People don't understand. It's a process of giving, not taking, okay? All right. And we hit the #1, oh my gosh, in 3 different categories. Here they are. We were #1 in e-commerce, #1 in technology, and #1 in web marketing. 856 downloads. I am so excited about that. All right, here's our crazy irresistible offer. I love Lisa Sachovich when she teaches the irresistible offer. I used to go to her webinar, her seminars, and she's such a cutie, and she used to teach this all the time. And she used to give up 95% of everything she was going to teach in that webinar, and then she'd leave out the 5%. And then she'd make you this irresistible offer. And no, you couldn't leave the room because you wanted to know what the 5% was, because that was the secret sauce, right? So I'm giving you the secret sauce here, right? If you like what you learned here, you're going to love my complete Facebook course. Normally I sell it for $295. You can go on my website and see that. I'm going to drop $200 off the price right now today. And I'm going to run it for 3 days because I want you to have that. Look what's included in this course. $95 special promotion. And I got another great one coming up just in a minute here. Here's what you're going to learn. How to create your first Facebook page and get 100 likes. How cool is that? I'm going to show you how to do that in 10 minutes. How to create a Facebook page getting 30,000 likes. Look, everything we teach, we've done in 30 days. Folks, it's not hard when you know how to do it. Okay. If nobody teaches you or mentors you, or you don't have a model that's successful to learn from, how are you going to figure it out? Learn the benefits of integrating with other social media accounts. Very few people teach this and know how to do it. It's like having a dashboard where press button here, press button there, boom, 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 boom. Another bonus course that we're going to throw in here at the bottom, I'm reading the last one first, is our buffer. Okay, this is a bonus training course that's included when you buy this for free, where we post over 220,000 people, and all our secret sauce secrets are there about how do you reach so many people, Gary. Okay, we're going to teach it to you. My staff goes, dude, Gary, tell them, teach them. You know, they're so cute. They want you to learn. They work so hard. Sometimes they work through the night, producing this value at this level, just so you people would learn. How cool is that? I love my staff. I love my staff. Okay, Facebook groups rock. We're going to teach you how to find them, connect with them, learn from them. Oh my God, hashtags, folks. I'm going to give you one tip right now. Let's say that you're in weight loss. Do you know that if you knew about hashtags, that there's over 140 million people in Facebook? And I'm going to show you how to find them. Did you hear what I just said? You're into weight loss, obesity, diabetes. I'm going to show you how to find them. This course will teach you how to find them. I'm giving you away some of my best secrets here. Okay. Of course, Masha said, give it away, give it away. Everybody wants me to give it away. Okay, I'm giving it away. All right. This is what happened when you apply my teachings. You're going to get 9 video courses with a PDF downloads. You will get, okay, get this, we'll get you going in Facebook from starting your first page, we call it a profile page, getting your first 100 likes, and to building a unique business page. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to teach you everything in this course. All right. And then I'm going to throw in another bonus. I'll give you a 30-minute free consultation to show you how to set it up. So you know how to get people to connect with you and want to meet with you, and do a video as well. Okay. So and don't look at mine because I'm so busy with all this other stuff. I haven't even got mine going the way I should go. Okay. It's pretty good though. I'm not saying it's not. All right. Now I'm limiting to the first 50. Now here's my next big bonus. I love this little coach. This little girl makes me laugh. She's quirky, she's cute, but she's smart as a whip. She has made the most complicated things so easy and so much fun. She wears a pink shirt, a pink shoes, a pink jacket, her yacht's probably going to be pink if she ever buys one. And, you know, and she's so cute. Now, she gave me tonight, and I'm the only person that she's going to do this for, because I kept saying, Tanya, her name's Tanya Elisa, I just can't teach everything. I can't teach blogging. I said, what can you do for my people to teach them how to blog? Because some of you out there can be very good bloggers. That's not for everybody. But boy, when you're blogging, you're going to help yourself become a person of authority. You're going to position yourself in the market as a go-to person, a person of attraction, and get away from promoting all the time. And she gave me a ridiculous price. I couldn't believe the price that she gave it to me for. And it's going to be posted on my website. And you now can have my coach who helped me do all of this for like $47 a month or something, and go through her blogging program. Now, the best thing about it, when she teaches it, is that she says it's blogging, but then she teaches you sales funnels and tripwires, and you know, she gives you access to her treasure chest with all her courses on. I watched all her videos, man. I spent a month learning everything I could from her. Okay. She didn't even know who I was. She thought I was nuts. Okay. It's a good thing we're friends. All right. So anyway, so you're going to have that as a special offer from my personal coach, Tanya Liza, who's going to just teach you how to crush it. She's so good. And my staff says this, Gary, did you check with Tanya? Did Tanya do it this way? And I about crack up laughing. I was in a Monday morning staff meeting. Oh, Tanya does it this way. I go, what's that? I just died laughing. It's so funny. It's so cute. So here's somebody that can make it so easy for you folks. Today, it's all templated. It's all click and go. It's paint by numbers. If you need a blog site, if you go to my site right now, you can click on Optimize Press and pick out your favorite theme and just fill in the blanks. That's how easy it is today to set up a website. I'm serious. It's that easy. If you want to learn how to do capture pages, go to Thrive Themes, sales pages. It's so inexpensive. If you need a mailing list like Aweber or Constant Contact or Monkey, oh my gosh, it's so inexpensive and so easy to do. It's not hard anymore. 5 years ago, 6 years, maybe, 10 years ago, really hard. Today, it's all templated. It's all push button. And all the tutorials, you can learn anything. And all the, here's a coach that should be charging thousands of dollars for $47. You can have a exploding fan base and Facebook. Linking could be just, your connections can grow out of sight. You can build your home-based business very quick, very fast. All right. So here's where I'm going with all of this. I'm going to come back up on here, and I know I got some questions, okay? And I'm going to answer the questions, and then I'm going to put up, before we say goodbye, I'm going to show you what my offer is here before we go, okay? Now, here's what it is. It's impossible to read, Gary. The resolution is poor. Okay. So you're going to have this in a download, and you'll be able to see it there. Can you run A/B test? Yes, you can do it. Information is fuzzy. Okay, gotcha. If you like to type where your ads are from, let's have fun. Okay, we got that. All right, so here's what the offer is. I'm going to give it to you right now. You can click here to buy it. I'm going to leave it here if you have any more questions. But if you just click on the offer right here, it's $95, and it includes all those bonuses. And you guys are ready to really put this together for you, okay? So I hope you had a good time on this. We appreciate you coming. All right, we'll be offering this. I should have brought that up a lot earlier. You will get a copy of this if you registered. It will be emailed to you, and you'll be able to watch it again, and you're going to have the download as well, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave this up here just for a little bit. We're going to stop the broadcast, but you guys can go ahead and start clicking here if you want to buy the course. And again, it will be emailed to you, and we'll give you that opportunity to do it as well. Okay, bye-bye, and we'll talk to you later. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed teaching it to you.